Okay, so here's why, no matter what, I can't hate Moon for shit. Because she's right. When we got told the entire lie, I trust me. January when I went to go see my doctor, I read my transcript. I'm sorry, all right. I appreciate that shit. Yeah. Either way, so it pointed out the very obvious. Yep. Either way, I got in a lot of fucking trouble because Summers who cashed the fucking money order. So it looked like I gave my unborn child's money to my ex girlfriend who I wanted to have a child with. Yeah, you know what that fucking feels like for your wife? You gave, no, she's like holding her tummy and shit. Like, your father just gave your money to his ex girlfriend. He's a fucking buffoon. I can't believe this shit. Yeah. Basically, that's what was happening. You know, can't believe that you would do something that fucking crazy and stupid. Which is weird because I'm like, nah, nah. Either way, I know what it looked like. And it doesn't matter how much you try to defend that you didn't do that, the money did disappear, and that person was the person that cashed it. Therefore, you're the one that's lying. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? That's your wife. She has no interaction at all. Now, the fact that I wasn't even on the phone speaking to Summer at all while living in Canada, at all, that one time when my sister called me and someone was in the background, thank you. And I said, hey, Burger. And she said, hi, Frank. Hey, Frank. You know what I mean? It was on little pet names, right? Exactly. She caught wind of it right away. Because I'm mad honest, bro. And I said, I don't care. You get in trouble for being honest, but I'd rather get in trouble for being honest than to get in trouble for a lie. Either way, New York got cut off because clearly I gave my daughter's money to someone. Another check showed up, a retroactive check from Wackenhut. I was working at the Statue of Liberty, and they sent me a check for $726 or some shit like that. Yeah, 726. Right. So that out of that, only $550 was sent to me out of that. Yeah. So what I did was I never told my wife about that and said, "Oh, they sent us 550 out of the money that was stolen." No, that was a whole different fucking situation. That was not income tax check. Either way, we drive past New York. Yeah, we drove. You know, because I didn't like flying, and she was okay. When she has her husband, she doesn't give a fuck. So we drove past New York. We drove past North Carolina. We stopped in South Carolina to take a break from driving. Oh, by the way, she did all the driving. I was so fucking mad that I tried to sleep the whole fucking ride. I tried to fucking stay asleep the whole fucking ride. Like, where are we? Oh, Virginia. Nikki good. Doing good. Okay. So when are we gonna like pull over for something to eat? Like that. There's snacks. There's juice. Like that. Okay. Hey, baby, you want something to drink? I got that. Okay. Make sure Nikki ain't overheating and shit. Like, okay. Bust this fucking Capri Sun. Sip this juice. Yeah, no, it's juice. Sorry. Sip this juice. And then close my eyes and try to go back to sleep. Yeah. It made me mad because for the first time in my life, I had a woman that treated me the way how I treated my girlfriends. For the first time in my life, it was finally like, uh, you know, I said that to Summer too. I was like, you know how you have like an unconditional love for me because of how I treated you, no matter what. That's kind of like what happened with Moon. Like, even though I thought she did all that stuff, I still couldn't hate her. Couldn't, because she has showed me so much love and compassion and care and even enforcement of doing something sexy. You know, like, well, you know, Algonquin is free and I'm going. Why don't you just come to school with me? And do what? Be a nurse, silly. We'll be studying the same shit. Like, no. Well, it would have been a waste of time because she moved to Florida and that degree is not transferable. You have to take the entire nursing degree again here in America. So you leave Canada with a full-fledged LPN, RN. You come here and you're nobody. Oh, you have experience, but you don't have the power to actually do the job. Yeah. Fucking weird, bro. Don't worry, I'm doing it for Moon and Summer and everybody who has been lied to. Small things can become a mountain. In that case, I gave my ex-girlfriend my daughter's money. You're my wife. How are you going to react to that? All right, you're me, and that is not what fucking happened. How are you going to react to that? Hold on, it gets better. The person blamed for doing it, after 13 years, is finally asked about it. You never asked her shit about it? No. This person, the common denominator, kept saying, oh, when she get that taxes, man, make sure she get your money. Never happened. When my taxes come, man, make sure I get your money. Never happened. Yeah, you know what has been happening? I renovate, she rents, she leaves with the money. I'm some fucking caretaker or landlord or some shit. That's what's been happening. 13 years. 13 fucking years, bro. You know. My father looked at me and said, I'm not giving nobody no fucking money that I had nothing to do with. That's what he said to me. Shit pissed me off because I'm like, you're the fucking asshole who brought my money here when you was on the phone with me. You could have sent it then. But you involved a fucking abusive ass bitch who I can't fucking stand, you can't stand, and you wouldn't involve her into it. So yeah, you are actually the person responsible for it. Yeah. But I understood what he meant. It's like, I got robbed too, David. And I can't hate my children. He doesn't. So you gotta find something to do with yourself. Little did he know is that the only reason I came to New York is because you got put into it as the person that's gonna give me the money. Meanwhile, this fucking manipulative person was just trying to get me far away from Florida. Yeah. And back into the hands of New York. Why don't you just go get a job? You're so good at this. You can make like $70,000-$80,000 doing what you're. Who the fuck? I'm making 6 figures with my wife. Why the fuck I'm coming back to being a fucking bitch ass slave? The fuck? We literally walked out there and said, "You want to buy a house or rent one?" Wait a second. There's a house available in the neighborhood and the babysitter's right around the corner. Let's just rent this one. Just to, so you get adjusted to Florida. That's how come we ended up renting. $1,200 a fucking month in Florida? Just moved from Canada? You explain that. Fucking demonizing ass twat. Also, I have my own company. I still do. Cobra Consulting. Yeah. And that was, once again, something. The difference between being with poor motherfuckers and people that know how to make money is they will put you on the path of making money, while the poor motherfuckers will put you on the path of staying in bills and debts. Oh, damn, your phone is whack. You need a 12. You just got to pay $30 a month. $200 down, $30 a month. See? There they are angling you towards debts and bills. Rich person, pull out a fucking phone, and you have a better phone than them. All I need is for text messages and say hello. No, actually, a lot of rich people have said this exact answer to me. All I need is for the shit to say hello. Hello? I'm good. And put away their fucking flip phone or a Nokia. Meanwhile, when they take vacations, bro. They go to Egypt, Cairo, France. Nobody likes France. And you know what? You don't know that shit until you actually waste your money to go to Paris and you're like, this city stinks. Smell like sewage everywhere. Paris say, I don't give a fuck about Paris. Hey, yes. Give a shit. Yeah, no, fuck out of here. There are people that want you to do all types of stupid nonsense. I mean, I'm good. I'd rather take that money and buy an island.